Hey, you guys.
Hey.
What are we covering today?
So, all right, our favorite couples that we like, the Ellises.
Ellises. I love
yes,
them.
so they were like
Khadeen.
yes, they're given. I guess this was on Essence IG. So they asked a question, but like
They asked a question.
Essence. So
Okay, gotcha.
let's see.
It's been particularly challenging, I think, for us to be able to navigate the space of balancing work. Yep. You okay?
Oh
He
my
loved that
gosh!
girl.
Oh my!
No, it's just that question. I was just talking to Josh about. I'm going to be honest. It's just hard. It's not easy. It's extremely hard. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
I am okay. It's just hard, like to balance everything. I be trying my best. My wife be trying my best. We be exhausted. Like I want to be honest. I can't sit up here and be like, we have a village and everybody know. It'd be hard. And it takes a lot of faith. I'm sorry. It's just, it takes a lot of this. Like, there's a lot of times you feel like you don't got nobody else. You solo. You in this by yourself. And I can look over and I got my
I've got two kids and I'm exhausted.
I got one.
Alana.
Exhausted. Mine's older.
But can you imagine you going through life, everything that is so rough, but then you're not alone.
Yeah,
you look over.
that makes it a little bit easier.
And
when
then
you have somebody
it's and you have somebody who
and the right person.
the right person who really has your back. You look over, you're not in the trenches by yourself.
Yeah.
You have your partner there. Girl.
It's just tiring. Like it's hard, and I want to do all the things as a dad and a husband, and I know she wants to do all the things as a mom and a wife.
Yeah.
It just be hard, and then people watching y'all and y'all couple goals and this and this. Like you don't want to mess this up because if people are believing in you, you have now a responsibility to be what they see in you because you stepped out here and said that this is what we want to be, which is what we did. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Which is I was going to sit here and just give you the factory answer, but I can't. Well, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I miss my wife. I miss my kids. Miss myself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I get tired of being Zach. I'm tired of being the Devale. I got to perform in interviews and I want to just be Devale sometimes. I want to just be like, everybody today. You know what I'm saying? I want to, but you can't. And that's just a fact. Because when you decide that you want to invest in something that is bigger than you, you have a responsibility.
Yeah.
And that's just the honest truth. We have a responsibility to do this. We chose this. We're doing this together. So it's fun at times, but it is hard.
Yeah. But one thing, speaking of that, right? I think I had posted something like, when your purpose is bigger than you, sometimes, like I said something about sometimes you got to be the bigger person, right? Sometimes you have to forgive for yourself, not for them.
Yeah.
Because your purpose is bigger. Sometimes you have to remain silent. When you are being ridiculed or whatever, you have to remain silent because the purpose is bigger than you, right? But the reason why I love this is because I think deep, like, I don't know, I feel like for me, I am that, I love love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love love. And especially when you're with the right partner.
Yeah.
And to see, like, you're with the right partner, you started from the bottom.
And they still with you. They still riding with you.
They still rocking
when
with
you
you.
at your lowest.
At
Because
your
he's
low-
had some low moments.
Yes.
He's had
So,
some
but
low
then
moments.
for the person to be there and then, like, look, it's like clearly they both believed in each other.
Yeah,
and this is the thing,
Yeah.
like, people fail to understand. Like they've been with each other when they were younger, right? But as people get older, especially the singles that are older, like, yes, you want to be the chemistry, like I was saying, yes, the chemistry is great, but the compatibility is stronger than the chemistry to me. Because it's like, if our goals align with each other, because the chemistry is going to fade, like there's going to be some days it's going to be rough.
I don't know if it fits. You have your ups.
You're gonna have your ups and downs because
sometimes you like your partner
and sometimes you don't.
But hopefully the chemistry don't fades away.
I mean, like, you know how, like, it's a spark, right? The chemistry is a spark.
Yeah.
But, like, one day you can
I think
be...
you gotta work on it, though.
Yeah, you gotta work. But there's gonna be moments where life is lifing. And you're not attractive to me anymore. You know, like, I just need, like... But then it's just, like, that compatibility is really gonna, like... If our goals align, what we're doing, we have a goal. This is our plan, you know? That is the stuff that's going to, like, a partner. Because, like, if I know, like, at the end of that, one thing I realize now is with me, it's like you got to be intentional with your heart, right? Like, if I'm going to be dealing with a guy, right? It's like, it's partner. Yes, the chemistry, like, in the sexual, like, that's important, but at the end of the day, it's the partner, because we're not kids, we're not gonna be going at it like rabbit. We work, there's some stuff we need to do, like, so it's like
real life challenge.
It's partners. Like, if something happened to you, I gotta hold it down, vice versa, like, you know, like, I gotta have your back, like how he said, like, these moments, things that are happening. But when he looks, his wife is there. It's like, to have the right partner when you're going through it. It's like, people don't understand, man. Like,
I think for him, because of and it doesn't help that they're in. I think for him is that they're in front of the camera, and so you kind of have to slightly fake it.
But here's the thing, right? So theirs is 10 times more, right? But what about people like regular folks, where you have to fake it for church people? You know, like, where, because, like, you're in a marriage, you're suffering, or you're, you know, it's a lot of stuff that you're going through. But then when you're around certain people, you got to put a face on, but you're not happy. Or what about women who's, like, going through, like, abuse and stuff like that, but because he's the provider, but you gotta, like, but, like,
you gotta endure it, because you have a certain lifestyle. Like, you don't have anything on your own for yourself. But that's like, hard, man.
It's so hard. But, like, my thing is, when you're with the right person, the partner, and then, you know what, people be like, oh, how do you know the right person? You don't know the person is, like, let me tell you, that's why I say, like, people got to pray for discernment, because that's what I believe in, right? And that person becomes that one.
Right.
Because it's not, the person is not the one, because you guys have to go through some
stuff. You
gotta
work
and you
on
gotta,
it. You got to constantly work on it. It's not just y'all match the first time and it's good forever. You got to, when you're in a relationship, it's like you're constantly working at making that relationship better and better every day.
You have to, because...
And sometimes oftentimes they'll piss you off. Shoot, even my stepdad talked to me the other day, and he was talking about my mom, and I was like, I get it. I get it.
But that's how it is in relationships, you know? Like, you're gonna have those moments, but then, to me, that foundation, whatever that is keeping, if that foundation is solid, even if you have your moment, you're not gonna give up, because that you already have this solid foundation. So it's like, eventually you guys are gonna have to come together. Let's go ahead and just talk. You know, like, let's make this work. But I was like, looking at that, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like there's certain stuff that, you know, we see a lot of bad things when it comes to relationship. We need to
in the Black community.
We need to see good stuff, you know, like, okay, this is how love look like. This is how it is. It's not always peaches and cream, you know, like,
I love them though. I love them.
Like, I really like them. You know, I was following them before they even got this. He was still in a dorm or something like that.
Oh, really?
I could have sworn, like, he was at a dorm. They were like, because they know each other for a minute.
I haven't seen them on you. I think because they have a paid YouTube now, so I don't see their stuff come up as
no, it's like, you'll see, like, little clips on TikTok or IG. That's what I meant to say, IG.
I don't see them on YouTube like that anymore.
But
it takes work to be with a partner, and I think you're so blessed when you meet somebody that you're
oh my gosh,
that you vibe with, that you have good communication with, because a lot of people out there, they don't, everybody, I always say that nobody, I know a lot of times people say, oh, I don't need nobody, and you don't need anybody,
and then,
but everybody wants somebody. You don't want to die alone. I always feel like you don't want to die alone. I don't want to die alone.
Yeah, exactly. But then, you know, one thing I realize is that some people are maybe not meant to be, like,
with somebody.
Yeah. You know how they say, oh, marriage is not for everybody. We know that, right?
I'm not saying to get married.
But I know what you mean. Like, but like, to me, like, seriously speaking, like, why not, even if it's a companionship, right? You don't want to die alone. Like, even if it's just someone you can talk to and just have that, like, you know, even if you're like of age, elderly, but you guys are on the sofa just talking about like, just, you know, but that's that companionship. Like, I mean, like, like who, like, I don't want to die alone, you know, like, come on now. Like, but just let us know.
Let us know what y'all think of that clip with Davale and Khadeen and their conversation with Essence. What do you think about what he was saying about his marriage and, you know, having the right partner by your side when you're going through certain things in life? Let us know. And
let us know, like, certain things that you guys have faced as well, too. And just, you know, just make some comments and how you were able to get through.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment on our channel. And we will see you guys later or talk to you guys later. All right, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.